Well, let's just say that you might not like what I have to say about this one. Welcome back to Kev Vlogs, guys. You're watching Mr. Kev's channel, and my channel is usually filled with music, but this is one-off thing that I do once in a while where I vlog myself doing random stuff. Each vlog is so different. I think the prized possession in my channel is all the vlogs that I've done because they are weird. Let's move into what I'm gonna talk about on this vlog. By the looks of it, you clicked because you saw the thumbnails. Taylor Swift dropped an album out of the blue and it's called Folklore. And Folklore is with a small case F. Like all of them are in small case. I mean literally every single song, everything is small case. The only capital letter that I could find was the marking of E, which means explicit content in certain songs. That's the only capitals I found anywhere in that album, which makes for a great case to study, guys. My pun game is strong. To tell you guys, I categorize Taylor Swift listeners into not 4 categories. The first one being haters, who will be like, Taylor Swift, I don't give a shit. So this one is not for you guys, so you can click away. The next category of fan is, I love you Taylor Swift, even if you piss on a bowl and you record it and you put it up as a song, we will call it art. This is not for you either. Like already mentioned, if Taylor Swift pisses on a bowl and records it and puts it up on Spotify, you guys will stream the hell out of it. So this is not for you guys either. Then there are the Taylor Swift fans who like the Taylor Swift works depending on their taste of music, or musical inklings are somewhere or in and around the Taylor Swift style of spectrum. Then I would say, yeah, you are a Taylor Swift fan. Like, you will fall under this category. And the next category would be people like myself, just music listeners. So I would cater to music listeners at this point of time. Yeah, I enjoy Taylor Swift music once in a while. Some of her songs are my personal favorite lists. I like some of her prior works. I still like some of the songs in this album. This is an album like you've not heard before from a very popular artist of the Taylor Swift spectrum, because Taylor Swift, you need to understand, has sold millions and millions of records. She's broken millions of records by selling records. Pun game still strong. For an artist like Taylor Swift to release an album like Folklore, would I call it game changing? Maybe. Depends on people like us who are average listeners on how we perceive this album. I've listened to the album once, and from what I know, she is trying to emulate what is currently happening in the folk indie music scene. There's a lot of electronic based songs, like as in it's not electronic songs, there are electronic elements in these folk centric songs. There's a very common trope in indie folk music. If you know any, you would come across such stuff very often. She's been a follower of Haim and the Civil War for ages, and it's seen in many of her songs. It's seen, and in this album especially, you can see or you can feel that side of folk coming into play. Yeah, I mean, some songs are good, but to an average listener, I think some of you might get bored. Honestly, that's what it is. Like indie folk music, it's a wide range of category of music. Okay, it's not just one style of music. It's like saying rock music. I mean, there are so many variations within this folk indie, just as there is in rock music. Within that spectrum, Taylor Swift's style of music comes in somewhere there. Am I happy about it? Yes. Definitely happy about it. Do I think it is great? No. Definitely say there are much better artists than her in this particular style of music. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a great listen. You can put it somewhere in the background and let it play and you'll feel comfortable. I think most of the folk songs have always given the sense of comfort while listening to them, and that's the same thing that I feel when I'm listening to Taylor Swift. If that is what I relate folk music to, I think Taylor Swift has done her job, because I clearly feel comfortable listening to this album. Now, coming to think of it, is this album going to make great sales? Because it's Taylor Swift, and there are a lot of these people who are in this category of you piss in a bowl and record it, we will stream it. It's still going to make money. And Taylor Swift is one of the most popular, if not the most popular artist on planet Earth. Who's more popular than Taylor Swift as an artist? No one. That's my point. She's one of the most popular artists who is trying out a subgenre of folk music, which is interesting because if you are a pop musician, you are always known to stick to pop. You don't move. And she's got those fans who will follow her to the ends of this world. Basically the piss in the bowl category. Hey there, it's editing Mr. Kev here. I was just wondering, with all that talk about pissing in a bowl, how many of you guys would like me to actually piss in a bowl and put it up on Spotify? Sounds like music to your ears, doesn't it? Comment down and let me know how many of you guys want to hear me piss in a bowl and put it up on Spotify. And I will actually make a video about that. Let me know. Moving on with the video. That's great because you are following an artist for who they are and how they are evolving, etc. And there are some very politically driven songs, personal songs. Okay, here's the thing. I think her songwriting is still the same. She just writes the same kind of songs, be it pop, be it country. Taylor Swift decides to do a metal album tomorrow, it's going to sound like a Taylor Swift song. This is my understanding. She can never move out of that writing style for God knows why. It's just one of her thing. Like in all her albums, you'll hear ha ha ha. Like there is that. Why? I'm not complaining here, but she just writes the same kind of songs. That doesn't mean her songs are not well written. Okay, clarification. Her songs are quite well written, but they are all the same. No matter what genre she changes into. That's where my controversial topic and conversation ends. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Share this video. I don't know how many of you guys actually will share this video. I doubt it. Share this video. And I'm gonna wait until you guys share it. Have you done it? No? Thought so. Many of you guys are not even here, aren't you? Yeah, that's what life is. Nobody is with you until the end, guys. See? Nobody is here to listen to this. If you are, I'm bad at acting, so we shall get done with this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.